Hey yo, to you guys, so sorry I didn't post. I was originally gonna post on Thanksgiving, but I've been spending time with family and it's been great. My cousin is leaving today, my aunt is leaving Tuesday, so I wanted to make a quick video. I don't remember making a review for Deadpool, but if I did, it was probably not that good. So what I'm going to do is review him. Now, a lot of people at first, didn't like it because he didn't have guns and like he didn't have the signature like droop. Personally, I don't care if the droop's there or not. Not like you're gonna look behind there anyways. But and because the swords were a little short, which I can understand, but hey, if this is your first Deadpool, it's a great Deadpool. I loved it because the colors were great. I mean, there's one problem here which we'll get to. Paint apps are great. I know this is supposed to be kind of like a classic Deadpool, and he has the butterfly joints, which Deadpool needs. So, Hasbro, I'm probably not gonna get any more Deadpools. But please continue making them with butterfly joints because that is awesome. Uh, but we'll take a look at the swords, and yeah. So if I did make a review, this is a re-review. So, plus I just want to do something. Swords are basically the same. They've got a little bit of paint on them, but those fit right in there and there. But yeah, looks pretty good. So the black is off here. I don't know if you could see that, but the black is kind of off. Well, let me just move this down. Black is off because if I line it up, and yes, this can be taken off. Even though it's loose, it stays on there really well, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just taking it off, kind of, because if I put it in, the leg moves inward. So Hasbro, work on the paint, man. So, but the good thing is that this partially covers it up, so it's not as noticeable. Now this is the Spider-Man 2099 body mold, so great articulation. His head can move up that far. It's kind of hindered because of the collar that he has right here, which I moved that down, or try to anyways. And then he can move in that far. His arms can move out that far. Can rotate. It has butterfly joints. It has double jointed elbows and a hinge and a wrist. A hinge and a swivel at the wrist. I don't know. Also, if you hear me, I'm kind of stuffy. So his ab crunch could go that far, back that far. His legs can move out that far, back, not really too far. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and has a calf rotation. And then we got a hinge and forward facing pin for a rocker or ankle pivot. Now, like I said, I mainly did this review because I think the review that I did post of this figure was not that good. But this was his first release-ish. I don't have any of the other Deadpools except for the Venom back in black. So, yeah. But I do want to get the X-Force Deadpool, and here's my plan. I'm gonna get the X-Force Deadpool and keep it at my mom's. That way I don't have to take figures from my dad's, which is where all my Marvel Legends are, to here. and and that way I already have one here, and that way I could already have like a figure that first of all I can review right away, and other reviews at my mom's I can compare it to it, and it's a really cool figure to have, and that's the only reason why I would get the X-Force Deadpool. Plus, he looks really cool, so. But I really like this figure, so. So there you have it. Yeah, so the X-Force Deadpool will be the last Deadpool I get, if I even get it. Well, no, I'll get the Lady Deadpool and Headpool, but because those are technically different characters. Got my dog that I'm babysitting, or puppy sitting. I'm also wearing a Venom shirt that I found at Old Navy. So, but, yeah. Now, X-Force Deadpool, I will review, but I'll keep at my mom's. So I'll probably have him displayed up in my room most of the time. So, yeah. I'm going to end the video here, so peace out.